My name is Joey Hally, and I am interviewing my father, John Hally, for my Veterans Project. Let's start from the beginning. John comes from a big family. He was born in East Lansdowne, Pennsylvania. He is one out of 8 children, 4 boys and 4 girls, with a long line of military service. His father served in the Marines and in the Army. He retired with 20 years total in the service. John was only 17 when he enlisted. He needed his parents' signature to enlist at that age. His father supported him, but his mother did not like the idea. John went through with it anyway, and in 1997, after graduating high school at Bonner High, he soon left for boot camp. He enlisted with a friend, and that is what they called the buddy system. For John, boot camp was a huge change from what he was used to, because he was accustomed to the only world he knew. After 13 weeks of some of the hardest training in the military, he was awarded the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor by his drill instructors in a very emotional ceremony. The Eagle, Globe, and Anchor is the Marine Corps emblem. The Eagle represents the United States. The Globe signifies the Marine Corps' readiness to serve in any part of the world. The Anchor acknowledges the naval tradition and their service within the Department of the Navy. And when his drill instructor gave this to him, he shook his hand, and for the first time ever, he called him a Marine. After boot camp, it was then more training, and finally, he got his first duty station in South Carolina. As a Marine, his job was motor transportation. He operated a Humvee, which is the best vehicle in the military. I mean, these things can go anywhere. To John, the most exciting part of his job was delivering missiles and bombs to the F-18 fighter jets on the runway. The uniform he wore the most of the time was his camis. But everyone's favorites are the dress blues. The dress blues are untouchable, my personal favorite. They're better than any other blues in the military, even a tuxedo at a wedding. He did not witness any combat, but he probably would have if he stayed in. 2 months after he was discharged, the horrific events of 9/11 occurred. 9/11, the horrific event that had changed American history, caused by Osama bin Laden, a terrorist. These events led to the breakout of the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. The biggest reason he did not re-enlist is because he had his first son, and soon after, he would have had his second son. Therefore, he was looking forward to getting home to be with his family, and he did not want to drag his family all over the country. John's greatest accomplishments in the Marines was graduating with honors first in his class from corporal school. Corporal school is when you reach the rank corporal, you were sent off to a special school to become an NCO. He received the non-commissioned officer sword for that honor. He also took pride in the badge he received for being an expert rifleman using his M16 rifle. He achieved his goal to become a sergeant in the first 4 years he was enlisted. John Hally always says, even now, that he met some of the greatest men and women in this country during his time in the Marines. He says it's like we are a different breed. As a veteran, he still to this day benefits from his service. He benefits from knowing that every time people notice him as a Marine, that they will thank him for his service. It helps him on his day-to-day life just by knowing the pride of being a U.S. Marine. This country should be proud of Sergeant John Hally and his fellow Marines and any fellow servicemen of any branch of the military.